Namaste. In the last class, we have studied addition and subtraction of weights. Today, we are going to discuss about capacity and volume, then measuring volume in liters and milliliters. Okay. First, we are going to discuss about what is capacity. See, what is capacity? The capacity of a bottle is full amount of liquids it can hold. See, capacity of this bottle is 1000 milliliter. Capacity of this bottle is 1000 milliliter. See, this bottle can hold full amount of liquid. Bottle can hold full amount of liquids. So, the capacity of this bottle is 1000 milliliter. That is 1 liter. Capacity of this bottle is 1 liter or 1000 milliliter. 1 liter is equal to 1000 milliliter. Okay. 1 liter is 1000 milliliter. 1 liter is 1000 milliliter. Then half of 1000 is, yes, 500 milliliter. Isn't it? Half of 1000 is 1000 milliliter is 500 milliliter. 500 milliliter. So, half liter is equal to 500 milliliter. So, a capacity of this bottle is 1000 milliliter or 1 liter. Okay. Next, we are going to discuss about volume. Volume is the amount of liquids in a three-dimensional object. Amount of liquid in a three-dimensional object. This is a three-dimensional object. Amount of liquids. This bottle can hold full amount of liquid. Isn't it? Capacity, already we studied, capacity of this bottle is 1 liter, that is 1000 milliliter. So, this bottle full of liquids. So, volume of the liquid also 1000 milliliter or 1 liter. Okay. See, capacity of this bottle is 500 milliliter. Capacity is 500 milliliter. Only half bottle of oil. So, half of this 500 is 250 milliliter. So, the capacity of this bottle is 500 milliliter and volume of this liquid, this oil is 250 milliliter. That is the difference between volume and capacity. Okay. Here 500 milliliter is less than 1 liter because 1 liter is 1000 milliliter. So 500 milliliter is less than 1 liter. Okay. See, we can measure volume in liters and milliliters. We can measure volume in liters and milliliters. Then milliliter is the smaller unit of volume and liter is the bigger unit of volume.
In ancient times, different communities used different tools for measuring capacities and volumes. So, there was no common tool to be used by everyone. They used common objects, such as jars and pots, to measure volumes and capacity. Gradually, mankind noticed that there must be a unique system for measurements to be used worldwide. What are volume and capacity? Look at the following bottles. They all look different. They have different shapes, different heights, different colors, and different liquids inside. But they have one common property. The amounts of liquids inside the bottles are the same. Each bottle holds 2 liters of a liquid. So, we see that all the bottles have a common property. This property is the amount of space they have for holding a liquid. This space is called capacity. So, we can say that all these bottles have the same capacity. Sometimes the amounts of liquids inside different bottles or jars are the same, but the capacities of the containers are not the same. The following cylinders, which all have different capacities, but the amounts of liquids inside all the cylinders are the same. This amount is called volume. Volume represents the amount of a liquid, or how much space the liquid takes up in a container. Let's see what you have learned in this lesson.
Next, we are going to discuss about volume in liters and milliliters.
Let's learn about liters and milliliters with Miss Julie. Good morning, children. Today, first, let's revise capacity. Look, I have a bottle filled with water and an empty jar. Let's pour this water in the jar. Look, the water started overflowing and fell out of the jar. Hence, we can say that the capacity of the bottle is more than the jar. That is, the bottle can hold more water than the jar. The amount of liquid a container can hold is called its capacity. Here, the amount of water that the jar is holding is called the capacity of the jar. Liter is the standard unit for measuring capacity. We measure the capacity of a container in liters and milliliters. A liter is represented like this. A milliliter is represented like this. Liter is the bigger unit and milliliter is the smaller unit of capacity. We know that 1 liter is equal to 1000 milliliters. To change liter to milliliter, we multiply liter by 1000. Let's see how. Let's convert 2 liters into milliliters. So, here 2 into 1000 is equal to 2000 milliliters. Thus, we get 2 liters is equal to 2000 milliliters. Let's try one more example. Let's convert 69 liters into milliliters. So, here 69 into 1000 is equal to 69,000 milliliters. Thus, we get 69 liters is equal to 69,000 milliliters. There are certain standard measures used to measure the capacity of a liquid. They are approved by the government. 50 milliliters, 100 milliliters, 200 milliliters, 500 milliliters, 1 liter, 2 liters, 5 liters, and 10 liters. Certain liquids in markets are sold in liters and milliliters. Let's have a look at few such examples. 1. Cold drinks are sold in bottles that can hold 200 milliliters, 500 milliliters, and 1 liter. 2. We have seen cooking oil getting sold in pouches that can hold half a liter or 1 liter. The big cans can hold 5, 10, 20 liters of oil. 3. There are certain medicines like cough syrups and eye drops which are sold in small bottles that can hold liquid in milliliters. Remember kids, every liquid is generally measured in liters and milliliters. So, wasn't it fun today, learning something new?
See, capacity of this Harpic bottle is 500 milliliter. This one is measuring in milliliter because this one is less than 1 liter. So, this one is measuring in milliliter. Okay. Capacity of this paint bucket is 3.6 liter. Capacity of this paint bucket is 3.6 liter. This is huge size, isn't it? So, this one is measuring in liter. Capacity of this bottle is 270 milliliter. This one is measuring in milliliter because this is a small amount, isn't it? So, this one is measuring in milliliter. Okay. See, the next one is whiteboard marker ink. Whiteboard marker ink. The capacity of this bottle is 15 milliliter. Capacity of this bottle is 15 milliliter. This is a smaller amount, isn't it? So, this one is measuring in milliliter. This one is measuring in milliliter. Okay. And next one is a nasal spray. See, capacity of this bottle is 20 milliliter. This one also smaller amount. So, this one is measuring in milliliter. Okay. And next one is Dettol. See, capacity of this Dettol bottle is 250 milliliter. See, this one is smaller amount, 200 milliliter, isn't it? So, this one is measuring in milliliter. Capacity of this bottle is 100 milliliter. And this one is a smaller amount. So, this one is measuring in milliliter. This one also measuring in milliliter. Capacity of this bottle is 500 milliliter, that is half liter. 500 milliliter is half liter. Capacity of this bottle is 500 milliliter. This one also smaller amount. So, this one is measuring in milliliter. Okay. See, capacity of this bottle is 100 milliliter. This one also smaller amount. So, this one is is measuring in milliliter. Okay, body spray. This one is 200 milliliter. This one is 200 milliliter. So this one also smaller amount. This one is measuring in milliliter. Okay. See, this is measuring cup. Capacity of this measuring cup is 10 milliliter. Hold only 5 milliliter of water. So, capacity of this measuring cup is 10 milliliter and volume of this water is 5 milliliter. Okay. Capacity of this dropper is 1 milliliter. So, this one is a smaller amount and that measuring cup also smaller amount. Both are measuring in milliliters. Okay. This one is juicer. Capacity of this juicer is 1.50 liter, that is 1.5 liter. This one is measuring in a liter. Okay. Today we have studied volume and capacity, then measuring volume in liters and milliliters. Now the time to wind up. Namaste.